So yeah, just what I was talking about was burnout culture, grind set, all that sort of thing. And it's a load of bullshit, really. Like people want to just tell you you're not working hard enough, and it's a very easy thing to do. And they're not admitting to themselves that maybe they did get a leg up, maybe things were easier for them. Like I even remember something when I was in school. Now it might seem unrelated, but basically, if someone called you a poshy, what they were kind of getting at was that you've had life easier than me. You're posh, so you don't know. You're not tough. You're weak. You've had everything handed to you. Your parents wiped your arse for you. Basically, is the kind of mindset that we lived in. There were a lot of lads like who would say this and like they throw it around at someone. We go, "Oh, you're a poshy," and you're not tough. I'd kick the shit out of you. And lads used to say it to me because I wasn't raised in a fucking council estate or whatever. Some of them weren't either. Some of them went to private schools and then got kicked out, went to my school. You're kind of going, you're full of shit, mate. And I remember just saying, you get new pairs of runners like every day. New pairs of shoes, new jackets all the time. You've everything paid for you. Like, what are you shiting on about? You never worked a day in your life and you're saying to me that I'm a poshy, and I'm a pussy and I'm this and I'm that. And some of these lads like have tried having a go at me before and I've held my own against them, and I'm just there thinking like, where do you get off on making it out like I've had an easier life than you? It's a real mindset of I need to prove that I've had a tougher life than you, and I'm guilty of it myself. Where I convinced myself that, I was doing more work than everybody else. Truth of the matter is, just because somebody goes to a private school or, yeah, we say like a community school, whatever, doesn't mean you've had it easy. You could have anything going on in your life. And I've really learned that over the years, just to take people as they come. I know it's easy to hate on the person who goes to the private school, and believe me, playing rugby and going and playing against these guys, there's some obnoxious, stuck up wankers that you play against. But I've also met a lot of really good lads from all walks of life. Private schools, council houses, you name it. That's the beauty of sport, is that you do meet a lot of really good people. You do meet a lot of dickheads, but don't judge someone. As they say, don't judge someone until you've walked a mile in their shoes, but it is very true. And like, what I'm getting at here is, it's it's the culture that we live in now where I work harder than you. I just put in a lot more hard work. And why I went down the rabbit hole yesterday of just making a video about working out is because I just wanted to show you my different stages of working out and what kind of mindset I was in, the different techniques I tried, how hard I did work. Like people tell you, oh, it's down to genetics, it's down to hard work. Say, and like, yeah, there are lads with really good genetics who don't take any drugs, and if they work hard in the gym, they're just going to have better results than you. That's just the fact of the matter. They might eat healthily most of the time and then have cheat meals and just don't put on fat. Fair enough. You kind of look at those guys and go, man, you're so fucking lucky. And then if they're nice lads as well, you're like, you are perfect. Is there any flaws in you at all? Let's turn that light on now. And you kind of go, all I can do is my best, and I'm at peace now knowing I have. When I was younger and naive, like, I used to think, wow, I just need to do a load of cardio, starve myself like I did, but also lift big heavy weights. Well, obviously I've got a lot more gym knowledge now and I know that's impossible. Truth of the matter is, if you want to gain muscle, you're going to have to gain some fat as well. If you want to get super lean, you might have to accept that you're not going to be as strong. It's going to be very hard anyway. That's the fact of the matter. If you're going to do it naturally, without steroids or any EPO or anything like that, you you just have to kind of accept that you have a genetic limit, and that's the best you can do. I didn't appreciate how good I looked for me. You know, I was there thinking, I don't look as good as this fella. And comparison is, you know, it's going to make you miserable. Which is the God's honest truth. It is. It's going to make you absolutely miserable. If you're always comparing yourself to somebody who looks better than you, think to yourself though, have I done the best that I can do? Let's not focus on the other fella. Focus on myself. And I can also tell you that when I got very lean, I was miserable. Low in energy, very lethargic. And I didn't appreciate when I got down that low how good I looked, because I didn't feel great. So there's a flip side to everything. And when I went on a bulk and got super strong, yeah, it's great being very strong and having good lifts, but I couldn't move. It was like moving a fucking tank around. Saying that I'm a tank. No, I'm saying I was as heavy as a tank and I couldn't get my fat arse around the place. Sure, like I got really good gym stats, but I also had worsened mobility. I put on a lot of weight around the midsection, so while my limbs were getting stronger, I was also getting fatter and big belly on me. I bloat really badly, which I think is down to my IBS. I'm getting assessed for that now soon, but those factors all play a role. Then you include antidepressants, poor mental health, you know, like I've hit the fucking jackpot there. I'm appreciating things a lot more and having a home gym where I can just lift weights at my own pace. A lot more peace and quiet, which is why I love the countryside. Makes you appreciate things a lot more.